What's up, everybody? Steven here, the Horror Freak 85, and here with a special who was a co-host is now co-host because unfortunately, as most of you know, Echo had a cousin who passed away, so condolences to him and his family. So of course, he's taking tonight off. But Greta has joined me tonight, so welcome.
Hey everyone.
So, and hopefully shortly, Kansas bowling should be popping up. So I went ahead and pinged her and everything. So we'll be talking about murder size and her career and all of that. But yeah, until then, you watch any good movies or anything this week?
Um, Catching up on a few older ones. I realized I'd never seen Bride of Reanimator, so I was like, well, might as well just sit through all three of those. So
Oh,
kind of fit for Valentine's, so I watched
hmm,
that series.
nice. Let's see. Cheetah's in here. What's up? Yeah, and Greta's kitty. That's right.
She's on my lap too.
Of
That's
course.
Nadia.
I know he's gonna want that over on his show. Yeah. That's funny. Yeah, I was watching. I think we were talking about Ghost, weren't we? The TV show Ghost.
Oh yes, we were.
I'm so mad who got sucked off. The people who watch Ghost. I was thought.
Oh, did the new season already premiere?
Yep, it was last night or the other night or whatever.
So
Well,
it wasn't who I was predicting?
wasn't a soldier. No, it was one of the main ones. I
Oh,
was
you're kidding.
no. So yeah.
Okay. Yeah. I'll have to catch up on that.
Oh, there is a reason to it. I didn't know the I'll just say the actress, she had a baby in real life, so that's probably why
Okay.
she went
Yeah,
off. So,
that
but
makes sense.
yeah, but I was like, no.
Aw.
uh, but oh well, it is what it is. But yeah, and then next week, who was it? Was it not Trevor? Oh, what's the one? One of them gets a new ghost power next week, so that should be fun. They didn't show what it was. It's like a new ghost power. So
Hmm. Well, I think the guy with the arrow through his neck, I don't think he has a power.
I
At
think
least
it's
I don't.
yeah. I think he's the one that gets the ghost power. I believe, but
Oh,
they didn't
nice.
show.
Well, he deserves having a power.
So I hope it's a good one. I don't know. What do you think the power could be, or what should be his power?
I don't know, but I know I hate the one soldier's power because he died from dysentery or whatever. So
He
anyone
smells
that
like a
walks through with a foul smell or something, like, no, that's not a nice power to have.
no.
I'd
I don't
rather
know.
have the caveman's powers with the electricity.
Yeah, or either Trevor's touching ghost like the movie Ghost. Either that.
Yeah, that's pretty useful.
So
But
yeah, when he got onto the email and he was talking to the sister, that was funny. And just like what?
yeah, but it's like he would have known about the Nigerian prince scams because I think he died in like the late 90s or early 2000s, but maybe
Yeah,
he was just oblivious to what was going on in the
unless
world.
yeah. Oh, Patrick says we should interview your cat.
Oh, Nadia, come on, sweetie. You want to be interviewed? Come on.
What's your favorite pastime besides taking cat naps?
She likes to antagonize my other cats. She's a tortoise shell, and they're very strong personalities.
Mm. Is it like the funny cat videos and music that they put everything up to? You ever watch those clips off Facebook and stuff? All the reels of all the animals and funny clips, and they had like one cat slipped into the bathtub, and then there was another one. I guess it looked around at something. I don't know if it was a mousetrap or what. It was just like it jumped back, went flipped around, one crawling
Mhm.
up the banister. Just all the craziness that animals do. So
Yeah, I like the Owl Kitty videos where they CG like movie clips and put the cat and
oh,
then
and
like
like
you see
Jurassic
like
Park.
Jurassic Park. I adopted a cat who looks very much like the Owl Kitty. Oh, I have my own little Owl Kitty now.
Hmm. Let's see. Tories are fun. They have orange cat in their DNA. So,
Yeah, they're very strong. They're very confident and I don't know. In my experience, they don't usually get along with other cats, but they do like people.
Mm. It's like, yeah, I've had dogs, and well, maybe not some cats I might be used to, but I've had allergies to cats, so unfortunately,
Mm.
no cats for me.
I think they
Unless-
have like the hairless
I was
ones that
about
are
to
like
say, unless I get a
totally.
Mr. Bigglesworth with no hair,
Yeah.
then I
You
get one of the ones that looks like, I don't know,
could be like
just
a James Bond villain and have Bigglesworth in your lap.
and when Mr. Bigglesworth gets angry, people die. Like, you want like to see upset? I think wasn't that Will Ferrell? As far as days in there, he's like, I'm not dead. I'm just burnt very badly."
It might have been. It's been a long time since I've seen the Austin Powers movies.
Yep. So let's see. We got about 6 people in here watching us. So if any, oh, Anthony's here. Let's see openings. Oh, Kansas. No, that's Greta. Kansas isn't here just yet.
No. Nope.
but yes, Greta, you look good too.
Oh, thank you.
Uh, that's funny.
Yeah, I'm
Hopefully,
catching up on the latest Fargo season.
I have yet to watch that. I have to check it out. I think it's. I can't remember the movie. It's been so long since I've seen it.
Yeah, it's been a long time since I've seen the movie, but like the shows, they're like independent. Like they take place in different time periods, although they're loosely connected with each other.
Hmm.
So they're kind of like standalone seasons.
Okay. Kind of like how they do the True Detectives or whatever. They're like different season or different stories or whatever. Is it True Detective or I don't know. I'm trying to
It's
remember.
also like American Horror Story. It's technically like in the same universe, but the seasons are pretty much, independent, although there might be some
Hmm.
reoccurring, or maybe there might be like Easter eggs or references, to some of the other seasons.
Gotcha. I haven't even watched the last 2 seasons of American Horror Story. I forget. One was what was it, the city one or whatever. I had watched a couple or like the first 2 episodes or whatever, and then I didn't finish it. It was weird. Like what was it, the photographer and the murderer, and it was like a what was he, like a gay murderer or something like that. I forget what it was. It was weird. Like I don't know, but
Oh yeah, the one that takes place in the 80s, and yeah, they had like the start of the AIDS epidemic,
yeah,
and
I didn't finish that
yeah,
one. I mean, I don't know. I just unless it got better. If it did get better, I don't know. Whatever. But I just couldn't get into it. It wasn't as good as past ones, so I don't know. There was
yeah,
like that big killer. I don't know if it was Ghost or weird, but there was like that tall black killer in that black suit or whatever. But I don't know what. I
yeah.
didn't see it all.
There was sort of a supernatural element. I mean, well, I don't really want to spoil it. It wasn't as heavy with the supernatural compared to other seasons. And
Hmm.
currently, they split the latest one, and the second half is starting up soon. But I have not really cared for
So
that. It has Kim Kardashian in it, and
yeah, the last one was like some baby, then it's like some spider baby or something. And I think I watched the first episode of that. I
I
didn't
mean,
even
I
watch them
think
just to watch them, but I mean, the last few seasons haven't been as good as the original, like the first ones that came out. I don't know. They
yeah.
just
I think the last one I enjoyed was the one that took place in the 80s with the like the slasher theme to it, like the summer
the
camp
camp,
one.
yep, where the ghosts. That was a good one.
But I think my problem with this latest season, usually there's like several characters that, main characters that they focus on. But this season, it's just the one character, and she's like constantly like hallucinating and losing track of time. So you don't know what's really happening. And
Mhm.
everyone around her is like gaslighting her or whatever. And it's just, I don't know, it's too much. It's like I need to focus on some other characters because it's just her. And
Mhm.
I don't know. I need other main characters to focus on.
More of an ensemble cast than just those
And
couple
it's
that are.
there's definitely kind of heavily playing on like the Rosemary's Baby with the pregnancy and
I,
fertility, and there's definitely like satanic things going on. But I'm just uh, kind of
yeah,
losing
that's
interest in this season.
yeah. I still got to watch the new, the stories that they do, American Horror Stories, the individual 1 hour
Yes.
ones.
Yeah,
I
some of
have
them are really good. Like I remember there was like a Dollhouse one, and it's like they could have fleshed that out into a whole season.
mhm. I haven't watched it yet. There's something like with like a tapeworm or something that like the models makes them lose like, but it's like a demonic thing inside of them, or they're losing weight or something. There's like a new one. There's a couple new ones I haven't watched yet. The last season,
Mm-hmm.
but I watched the other ones. I remember the Dollhouse. The Santa Claus one was good.
Mm-hmm.
Um, but yeah,
Yeah, I'm behind on some of those individual ones.
so I'll have to check them out. And then, of course, now I got my projector and my big screen there. It's like I got like a movie theater in my room. Yeah,
I
you
know
saw
it
the
looked the setup
yeah,
looked really nice.
yep, you saw your picture of the Saurians up there. So yeah, it
Mhm.
was good on that. So did you
Yeah,
did you
my
have it?
friend. Oh, go ahead.
Well, I was just gonna say, I mean, it's no big deal if you didn't, but did you get a chance to check it out? It has like that retro look on it, I guess. It's
No,
supposed to.
I didn't check it, but tomorrow
Okay.
I'll try to put it in my computer and see if I can take a screenshot just to like show
Yeah.
you if the
Because I know like
quality.
they do that with some movies, have like kind of the retro like VHS kind of look. It's just in the commercial, like when they show the trailer for it, it doesn't look like that. So maybe I don't know,
Mm.
whatever. But it's all good. What were you saying? You said your friends
Oh,
don't.
my friend has a projector set up too, so when I go to visit them, it's a nice little mini theater setup.
Mhm. It's like now I just need the theater recliner chairs back, and just set it up, popcorn maker. Yeah, I got the whole deal. So,
Yeah.
though after working at a movie theater, I got pretty sick of popcorn. Like you might think, oh yeah, you get all that popcorn. Yeah, it's like yeah, you get sick of it after a while. It's nice at first, but after some time there. Echo, oh welcome. He's in the chat, just stopping by to say hello. He said, VHS needs to make a comeback. So
Mm.
I'm surprised it hasn't. I mean, records have and stuff. So who
Well, you see
knows?
like the nostalgia thing. You see like the cassette tapes and the VHS and
Mhm.
like the Hollywood, the Blockbuster, like for renting, tapes to like kind of bring that back for nostalgia.
Yeah. So it's like certain like movies that they do for campaigns, independent movies. They do make some like VHS copies for them and stuff. So
Mhm. Yeah, I think like for Stranger Things, because it takes place in the 80s, like I've seen them create, like a VHS and like kind of age it to make it look like it was like right from the 80s, which was pretty cool.
yeah, the Blu-ray seasons or DVDs, whichever, they have it set in like a VHS case, so it looks like a VHS case for it.
Nice.
So yeah, when is the next Stranger Things season start? Later this year or next? I don't
Yeah,
know.
I thought it was sometime this year. I'm hoping it does because like the child actors, they're aging rather quickly now. They're gonna like be college age by the time they get to the next
Exactly, the new
season.
season, they're in college.
They're like in
Well,
their
they're gonna be
30s.
like, this really is strange. Shouldn't we be in college? Like, this is just happened and we aged. I guess that's the effect of living in their town there. Let's see. VHS has made somewhat of a comeback. Some newer movies have been released on limited edition VHS. Yep. So, yeah, it was fun always going to the video store and looking at the covers and yeah.
Oh yeah, you're perusing the horror section and just like seeing all the artwork and everything. Just I loved checking out that section.
Mm, yeah. So let's see. I'm just taking a look to see if Kansas happens to be online. I'll send her another message here. So well, I'll find out, everybody. It's like a couple people might have left because she's not here yet, but
Ah, yeah.
they're gone 6-4. No, don't leave us, people. We are. It's like what was the Gladiator or whatever. Are you not entertained?
Yeah, sorry, I don't have the clout as Kansas. Kansas, I'm sorry.
uh, let's see. She is active an hour ago. No message on YouTube yet. I hope everything's okay. So I don't know. I guess we'll see. So hopefully she'll show up. If not, I'll get in touch with her later, and I don't know. Hopefully everything's all right, but we'll see. So
Mhm.
let's see what else has been going on. I watched some Ghosts. I'm trying to think if there was anything new I watched besides that. I did watch SWAT earlier today. That's back on. Um,
What did you watch?
SWAT with
What's
the
that?
dude that used to be on Criminal Minds, the SWAT team.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Oh, something that has upset. Oh, Stranger Things comes back in 2025. Echo said,
Oh, geez.
"Yikes!" they,
They're
uh,
gonna be like, well past puberty by then. There's so much taller, deeper voices. They're gonna be unrecognizable.
Dustin will have new teeth. uh, it's like, yeah, they'll all be grown up. Wow, that's crazy. 2025. Shoot. I think also they were talking about doing a spin-off of the show too. Uh,
Well, the one episode where they had when 11 went to a different city and met up with a few other characters who were from the same facility. I think I had read that they were toying with the idea of having a spinoff with those characters, but then that episode didn't do well, so they kind of scratched that idea. But I don't know if they're thinking about having any other spinoff.
mhm. I hate when they have like ideas for spin-offs. Like for Supernatural, they were going to do the Ghost Facers. Like that would have been hilarious to have those. I don't know if did you watch Supernatural? I forget if I had asked you that or
I
not.
did, but I didn't watch the prequel because I know they did do like they focused on the parents, but I never got around to watching that.
It was all right, but then it got canceled. So now it's like, damn, I watched it and now they ended it. No, but they were supposed to do, you remember Ghost Facers, the two geeky guys and
Mhm.
stuff. They were
Yeah.
supposed to do a spin-off of that. Then they were going to do like, I think they were going to call it like Wayward Sisters, and they were going to have Jodie and the daughter, or I can't remember, like all the female characters in a
Yeah.
group together. Um, then they were gonna do one that sounded pretty good. I forget what they were gonna call it, but it was gonna be kind of like a monster mafia type thing of a demon underworld one. It sounded really good. Of
Mhm.
course, they scrapped that. So it's like, man, these good ideas, and but of course, Jared and Jensen they plan on coming back and doing something. So
Mhm.
it's like, even though, well,
Yeah, I
whatever
mean,
it is.
I hate how the series ended. I didn't care for that. I know some people have stated that they acknowledge this the second to last episode as being the end, so because they didn't like the absolute final ending, and yeah, I
Yeah.
see why.
So, but I mean, they're never dead. I mean, they come back and back again. Like, how many times throughout the series did they actually die? I lost track. So, because they like die, didn't Sam died in the second season, and of course, Dean, the one episode mystery spot, died 100 times. Like he just kept dying and dying. Remember, he was reliving the day.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Wow.
That,
Oh man.
yeah.
Uh, what else is good? So let's see. Is Cheetah still here? What have you been up to today, Cheetah, and everybody in the chat? What's going on? Anybody see anything good or have any questions for Greta even or myself? That's kind of funny. I thought you were in Kansas. Like, oh, seeing double. Kansas 2.0.
I can double as a co-host and as a guest.
Exactly.
I can ask myself questions.
So, oh, that's right. Cheetah's doing a watch party tonight with was it the director of it or the writer or who was it that you were doing the commentary with? Echo said whenever someone is killed off in a show, then brought back, it reminds them of a soap opera. They do that a lot.
Yeah. And they got creative with that because there were so many seasons of Supernatural, and I felt like each season they were trying to up the ante. It's like, oh, there's the apocalypse, and now, oh, it's purgatory, and now it's God's sister. It's just like, oh my God. It's just like, yeah, you're really kind of stretching how many more ideas can they come up with.
Yeah, it was going and going. I think they were going to end it at season 5, but I guess because fans liked it and then they just kept on going. Well, and oh, was it Singer or whatever the creator? Like he left at the end of season 5, and the main creator of Supernatural, he left after the 5th season. So, because I think like he wanted to end it after 5 seasons. Let's see. So, what movie does your cat like most? Is it Cat People?
I don't. No, she doesn't really pay attention. If I'm watching marathons, she usually falls asleep.
Let's see. The cheetah and I working the anti Hannah Moja. Thank you. uh, hopefully, we'll find out. But yeah.
Anti Hannah.
Oh, it's something we say that we were supposed to have Hannah Fearman on, and it just never worked out for either of us. So it's like the Hannah curse that we say, unfortunately. I mean, she's nice, and I'm sure, but just it never worked out, and she never came on. We are just like, okay, well, moving on. Best of luck to her. And so here, Kansas, Kansas, Kansas. uh, yeah. Maybe she got busy, so I don't know. But so yes, I did watch Saurians too. So what was your most memorable part working on that?
Um, it was different because this one was directed by Anthony, and in the script there was really supposed to be three of us. We were supposed to be a cryptozoologist trio, but when I showed up, I was told, "Oh, the one person bailed." So like about 80% of your lines have to be revised on the spot. Oh, it's like something you never want to hear when you get on set. Like, oh,
See, that's when you should have called me up, but that's all
uh,
right.
fly in from Florida. Yeah,
Yeah.
so there's little mishaps here and there, and so it was a pretty small set, but it was fun.
What was funny, I thought would have been funny, is because I forget his character's name, but that Mark played, and he's like, "Oh, what are you looking for, Bigfoot?" What would have been funny if you said something like, "Oh, been there, done that," or something along the lines of referring to Bigfoot. That would have been funny.
Oh,
Um,
right, from Bigfoot versus Zombies.
Echo wants to know any upcoming shows you're looking forward to. He's looking forward to Twisted Metal season 2 and Fallout. Oh yeah, I forgot
Oh,
Fallout was coming out. I saw that trailer. Yeah, that looks like it's gonna be good. I still gotta finish Twisted Metal. I left off after the Sweet Tooth episode is where I left off, so I gotta go back to that. But it's so hard to keep up with stuff.
yeah, because I know, like, I have, like, on Netflix, I have so many shows, like, saved, bookmarked, and then I forget about them, and it's like, oh, I should probably look through my list and
And then something new
finally,
comes out, of course. Then you start watching something
yeah.
else, track it. It's like
But yeah, as far as like anything coming out, nothing's really, jumping out at me because I know the American Horror Story is coming out, but to be honest, I'm not that thrilled for that because I was rather bored with the first half of the season. So
is it continued on, or is it a different how they like split it up before with like the alien and the writers or whatever?
no, I think they are continuing on with the same story. But yeah, that was weird. That season was weird how like the first half was about that like the artist drug, and then the
Mhm.
second half was with the aliens, and that was like they were loosely connected because I think the drug might have been based on the alien blood, so like that's how it connected, but otherwise the stories were pretty
We're
different.
completely different. Yeah.
Well, bye.
Sharky, 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 Sharkenstein.
Oh my god, I want that action figure
I
so
was gonna
bad.
say that. Yeah, that figure from Japan. Like, I wonder if they
Oh,
would send those in. It
hide
looked
him.
really good.
Yeah, the quality, and I saw they did other creatures like Sharkula and some other characters from Polonia films. But it's like I want
Oh,
Sharkenstein.
they've done more. I saw that they did the cocaine shark. I just saw that in Sharkenstein, but I didn't see the
Yeah,
Sharkula one.
I think on former Twitter on X, Jeff I think shared a few of the posts, and one looked like Sharkula, and had
Oh,
Sharkula propped up on a one of those clear sticks to make Sharkula fly, because of course Sharkula has wings.
right. Okay, I just saw his post on Facebook. Maybe he put more on X or whatever. I'm still not used to saying X. I think that's the stupidest
Yeah,
thing. Like what?
yeah.
uh, and I didn't even realize that it had changed at first. And I saw it on my phone, and I'm like, before I clicked on it and saw what it was, I just had like a big X on my phone, and it's like, do I have a porn virus? What is this? Like, what's
I
this?
know, because like you say X, it sounds like an ex, significant other, or it sounds like X as in like, something
X-ray, yeah.
pornographic.
Yeah, and then I brought it up, and I'm like, "What is this with Twitter?" Like, it had automatically changed on my phone, and I was trying to find Twitter, and I'm like, "Wait, what's going on?" And I was thinking I had some sort of virus or something at first. I'm like, "What the heck's going on?" Uh, let's see, what's that? Mark is in ITN movie that premiered on ITN YouTube channel tonight. Smart House. Oh, okay.
Oh, nice. I think Smart House is on Tubi. That's another one of his movies I haven't seen yet.
Yeah, I gotta watch that one. And what else is out on Tubi? I don't know what else is new. I'll have to scroll through, see what's new. They got so much stuff on there, which I'm hoping, like what we've heard about some of the more independent stuff being less on there. I hope that's not true, because they got, I mean, that's the whole point. It's like so much more than Netflix or any other streaming. I mean, I don't think they should change it at all.
Yeah. I mean, because there's selection. There's like so many hidden gems on there. They have a lot of like older, horror movies and a lot of titles that, are hard to find.
Mm-hmm. Or there's ones that they're just on that platform and not on Netflix. So, but I noticed that they're having some
so much bigger than Netflix. Because I go on Netflix, I go to the horror section, and they have like maybe like 16 titles, and like that's it.
Yeah, their horror selection is horrible. There's no, and then whenever they have quote new movies, I remember it's been a while now, but they're like new movies coming to Netflix: Silence of the Lambs, Jurassic Park. Really? Like, Silence of the Lambs? Like that's a new movie?
I guess they see it as it's new to Netflix, even though
that's
not,
what I mean. It's new to Netflix, but still, it's like, can't you
get not a new release, but
yeah,
just
they really need to up that. It's like, so I mean, at least there's Shudder that they have and stuff, but still, it's like they need something else more, like just tons, and including independent movies too, like something that has thousands and thousands. Like I mean, Shudder's good. Don't get me wrong, but like kind of how like Tubi is. Combine like Tubi and Shudder and just make it a whole horror one, and that would be awesome. That would be like the ultimate streaming. So, you have anything else going on, acting wise, or not?
Nope. It's all quiet. I'm waiting to. Sometimes a director will reach out to me and say, "Hey, do you want to be in this?" But yeah, it's quiet right now.
Mm-hmm. Let's see. Echo was saying Netflix just landed a big deal with TKO starting next year. They will become home for WWE. Okay.
But you're going to be working with Mark again soon, right?
I haven't heard anything yet, but I'm sure I will soon. So, I mean, he said, he said he'll have me back. So, whenever they have a script that they want me in it, so maybe I'll send
okay. I thought something was set in stone. I thought you were.
No, I'm going. I'm working with Will Colazzo and Julianne Prescott in a couple of weeks. Julie is doing Cheerleader Elimination, and then Will is doing Axe Grinder 7. So yeah, and we're filming them on the same set within those days. So yay, 2 movies in one. So that'll be fun. It's like, don't get my lines mixed up. Oh, that was that movie. My bad. Nah, but it's not that hard though. You know how it is. We get our takes anyway. No, there was so much fun. It was funny because like when I saw the stalking and even Jada, we were saying like parts that we were watching in our head. We were like, oh yeah, I remember that mess up there. We were kind of like remembering the funny behind the scenes stuff. And that ever happened with you? Like when you're watching yourself in the movies, you ever remember like, oh yeah, that happened at that part?
Yeah.
Has that ever happened to you? Like when you watch yourself and think back to any bloopers? Yeah.
Yeah.
That was fun. So.
And it's like weird because usually when you film things, it's like out of order, because they just get all the scenes done and the one spot, the one location. So it's like, switch gears, like, okay, now we're jumping to like scene 37, and okay, now we're going back to scene 13. Like, okay.
It's yeah, it could be like the last scene is shot first, however they do it, and that's always fun too. But yeah, what was a couple of things I wish I doubted that there'd be bloopers on the DVD, but like I was the first ghost to fall down, so it was funny. It was like yeah, and then I kept saying one line. I can't remember what it was. A war waging. I was supposed to say either waged or I forget what it was, but I was like mixing up the letter. I'm like, did I say that? I don't even remember. But that's it there, people. That's your little tease on that stocking. Hopefully it'll be out soon. So I believe it's going to be Wild Eye. So whenever I heard sometimes what was it, Jurassic Shark 3 after it was done, I think it wasn't released until like 6 months after or something. I guess they have a timeline set up, spread out for whatever movies that they want to do. So
Oh, and Jurassic Shark 2 and 3, Jeff had posted that they recently were being shown in
in
Japan. So like
Japan,
that's pretty cool coverage for Japan. That's
yeah,
really good exposure.
yeah, they like their shark movies. So
They do.
hopefully they'll like their killer plant movies too. I can be like, yes, I am big in Japan. Well, all us Polonia pals will have to go to Japan. Yay!
I
Oh,
know. Yeah.
that would be interesting to see. Oh, but yeah. Uh, and, what else we got going on besides Netflix there? Let's see if I got any emails. So I guess maybe not. It's been a half hour, so maybe something came up with Kansas. So sorry about that, folks. I'll figure out what's up with that, and I'm sure we'll reset a different day. But who knows? Maybe next time I can do like a murder size panel. It'll work out. Have a couple people, so might even work out better. There should be nothing yet there.
Well, you can reach out to Tim, see if he's doing anything tonight.
Hey Tim, what you doing today? He's probably online. No, he's not online. Let's see who else.
Oh,
See if anyone's online. Just be like, hey, we want to pop on. Let's
I
see.
just need to excuse myself for 2 minutes. I'll be right back.
That's fine. Doug here, Nina. What's up, Chris? Yeah, I don't see anyone online right now. Let's see. So, Cheeto, what movie was it that you were watching again tonight? I know that's like in a half hour. It's like I might check that out or stop by after the show here. Let's see, Mel's online. Let's see who else is. Frank, Steve. Like I should just randomly go through my phone, just hit a name. Would you like to come on? I don't even know who it is. Gunfight at Rio Bravo. Okay. Yeah, I don't think I've seen that one. I'll have to check it out. Well, I figured it was a Western. It's a romantic comedy, right? Let's see. Check something real quick. No Way Up. Haven't heard about this one. Anybody in here hear about a shark movie called No Way Up? I have to see what that's about. Someone just said that they watched this movie. I guess. Oh, I think this is one where there's like a plane crash, and I guess they're underwater or something, surrounded by sharks. I guess that's what it looks like from the poster, anyway. I thought I heard something about that. I just don't remember it being an airplane crash, unless I'm thinking of another movie. Let's see. Welcome back.
Yeah, sorry about that.
Oh gosh, it's a western. It's set in Kansas City. I was talking to Cheetah. He's doing a watch party tonight. Gunfight at Rio Bravo, and he said it's a western. And I go, oh, I thought it was a romantic comedy. And then he said it's set in Kansas City. So like, yeah, it's set in Kansas City. Thanks for rubbing it in there. Oh, that's funny. Yoinks. Welcome back. You were missed. Everybody was asking where you were. They're like,
Yeah,
"Where's that
sorry.
co?" Like, "Where's that co-host of yours?" I was going through Facebook, and there's a shark movie called No Way Up, and I think that from the picture too, it kind of reminds me. Or I mean, it doesn't remind me. I saw a trailer or something. I thought where I guess a plane crashes and then it's surrounded by sharks. I don't know. Have you heard of
All
that?
right, yeah, I saw I saw posters for that, but I thought the one tagline said there were sharks already on the plane. It's like they were like shipping sharks.
Well, I think
I didn't.
that's
It
weird.
was like sharks on a plane or something. I don't know, but I did see movie posters for that,
Hmm. Oh, Madam Web came
and
out.
then
That's right. Oh, go ahead.
we were talking about the other spider movie. And I watched the trailer of it, and I was like, no, no, this looks a little too like
Oh, that
the spider that
the
keeps
new one.
growing and growing in size.
Yeah, what was it called? Where that girl has that spider. What was it
It's like an
named?
alien spider, and it just keeps growing.
Like she was like whistling and it whistled back, or whatever. It was like a little pet or something. Was it
Yeah,
called Bite or Bit? Oh shit! I don't
yeah, that
remember.
one was a little.
Yeah, I was, and then I was saying how let's see. I guess Patrick's still here before he leaves. Yeah, how I just interviewed Michael from Bad CGI Gator, and then there's also the Bad CGI Sharks. I was saying how should do Bad CGI Spiders, and it should be based like an idea of those two movies. The person wants to make a movie, Bad CGI Spiders, like, hey, there's Bad CGI movies, I'll make one. And then the spiders come to life and terrorize him. So it's like a movie plot within a movie. That would be fun. It's like I got all these ideas. Maybe
Mm,
eventually we'll film them. I don't know. It's like how many shows now do I always come up
yeah,
with ideas for
and
movies?
I had to like write them down and just email Mark and be like, hey, I got all these ideas. These titles go with it.
It's like go. Let's go. Oh, all right.
Yeah, and I saw
Later.
it. The one
I was saying bye to Cheetah. He said he got to jump. So yeah.
oh by Cheetah.
So you saw
I
what
saw the
now?
one title, the blood on bloody disgusting. There's an upcoming Easter horror movie, Easter bloody Easter. But it's like, okay, so we have Christmas bloody Christmas. Now we're gonna have Easter bloody Easter. It's like, well, obviously we now need to continue with these horror movies. Have like Valentine bloody Valentine, like Thanksgiving bloody Thanksgiving. Just like kind of continue with that.
Might as well. Echo said he's making notes of all this. Someone get him asylum. No, we don't want asylum. We'd rather have Mark do
Hmm.
it. That way we can do it. Me and Greta can be a part of it. So then we'll have to call asylum. Like I don't know. Let's see what we got. I'm trying to think any other good movies coming out. Oh, while I was on break today, the guy who works for Straight Talk, he was telling me he asked if I saw Madam Web yet, and I was like, no. He goes, people are saying it's trash. I'm like, really? I'm like, yeah. It's kind of weird though because Madam Web, she's like older. Have you seen the trailer for Madam Web?
I've seen the trailer, but I'm ridiculously behind with all the Marvel stuff.
Yeah,
So
but I mean, it just looks weird though because she's not like a Madam Web at all. Like the way she looks. Well, you know how they change stuff, but I don't know. We'll see.
yeah,
Oh, he said call ITN then. Okay,
yeah.
ITN. You recently what?
I recently finally got around to rewatching that Suspiria remake that has the same actress in it. It only came out like 5 years ago, or probably more.
Hmm. Yeah, I got to rewatch that. I think did I watch the new one? I know I've seen the original Suspiria, but some of the remakes, some stuff. I mean, shouldn't be remade. I don't know. It's just like let's have some more original ideas. Let's see. No, Echo is saying call ITN about the movie ideas. I think did they do some sort of other spider movie? What was the one? I don't know if it was ITN or not, but it wasn't, in my opinion, wasn't that good. That Itsy Bitsy or whatever that was out. I was like, nah. But you don't like spider movies, so.
Oh, you're kind of breaking up a little bit.
Can you hear me okay now? Hello?
Yeah, as you were asking your question, you kind of kept fading in and out, so I couldn't
Oh,
get a
I don't know why.
get
I was
everything.
saying, in my opinion, it wasn't too good. The Itsy Bitsy. Did you see that?
I don't think so. I think I did see one. I think it was called Cobweb from last year. That one was pretty good. I think that one was on Hulu, maybe.
Yeah, they're supposed to be remaking. I'm not sure if it's coming out this year or next, but they're doing Arachnophobia. So it's like they better have John
Yeah,
Goodman
I've
as
heard about that remake.
it's like they better have John Goodman as the exterminator. That'd be hilarious coming back.
Coming back, it's like this again.
Uh,
Huh. All right,
like how
Itsy
he's
Bitsy. Yeah, I have not seen this one, but
okay.
I did see Cobweb. That came out last year.
Oh, Itsy Bitsy is a shout. Yeah, shout.
But Cobweb, it is Cobwebs. It is spider based, but it's not heavily spider. It's kind of more just towards the end of the movie.
Hmm. Yeah. Then there was I haven't watched it yet, but I think there's one like called Spider in the Attic. Giant spider in that one. Um, let's see, Spiders is a good one. The one where on the subway they crash down the government was. It starts out there in space. They were bringing like these alien spiders, and they start growing. What's his name? He was in Starship Troopers. Patrick Mullen, I think is how you say his last name. He plays in that one. It's like I guess we turn tonight into Spider Night. Let's just talk about spiders, people. Uh, yeah, Spiders 3D. Yeah, that's right, Echo.
I don't know, like an eight-legged freaks.
With David
I don't think
Arquette.
I've ever seen that one, but I'm assuming that one's
Yeah, that was funny
spider
with David.
based.
Yeah, with David Arquette. Yeah. Uh, what else has come out? Anything? I'm trying to think if there's anything else I want to see.
Hmm. I
I
want to see
watched.
the remake of the Nosferatu. I know I've probably mentioned that on one of the other podcasts, but I
Yeah.
know they've released a few stills from that, but I'm really looking forward to it.
Oh, they did. I didn't see. I'll have to look that up.
Yeah, they've just released a few photos. I don't think they've released any of, you know, the Count Orlok, his character. It was just some of the other characters.
Let's see. They did a spider
Have you
movie.
seen Night Swim?
Not yet. I've heard like iffy things about it. Like, not really worth. Like, more people said not worth watching than a couple that said it was good. So I don't know.
Yeah, I'm looking at some of the upcoming movies. Oh, the Beetlejuice 2.
Oh,
I
of
guess
course.
it's coming out this year.
September.
So
Yeah.
so yeah, I would definitely be looking forward to that. Yeah. Was that Lisa Frankenstein? That new Frankenstein movie? Have you seen that one?
No, not yet. I think that just came out this last week or whatever.
Yeah, it was earlier this month. Oh God, they're doing Winnie the Pooh too.
Actually, though, the trailer looks badass. It looks way better than the first Blood and Honey. They actually have
I
like
mean, I was expecting the first one to be like have a little more little more levity, a little more humor to it, but it just was like straight up just like torture porn. I was like, I mean the deaths were really good and very violent, but it just was just straight up violent. And it's like you're, taking a children's thing, you didn't add any type of humor or any kind of dark humor to it at all. It just was just straight up horror.
yeah. But
But
because it like
so
did
yeah,
because it did so well, though. I mean, budget wise, like you could tell they did a way better budget on the second.
Oh,
I don't know what that's about.
that's coming from you. That's not me.
Yeah, I don't know why they're knocking on my door. I don't even know who would be knocking on the back door if it's a roommate. I'm not answering. It's probably the wrong door. Let me see if who it is. I'm not opening my back door because I don't know who that is. Hold on.
Okay. Let's see. There's Ghostbusters 2, which I completely forgot about. I'll mention that when he gets back. Oh.
I don't know. They didn't answer next door, but I'm not answering the door. There's no window. Like I have a back door to my bedroom, like, but there's no
Uh-huh.
window. There's no windows in my room, and I don't know if they walk by. I don't know. I'm not going to worry about it. And I didn't hear him say anything.
It's
So,
good you're safe. There was no maniac waiting for you outside, so that's good.
so unless they wanted in, but whatever. Maybe they just went by and just knocked on my door, or someone in the neighborhood. I don't know. But either way, I don't know anyone around here that needs to knock on my door. So, what the hell? Who is it? I'm not just opening my door. They don't say anything. Who is it? Okay, well, they're not saying anything, so I'm not opening the door.
So this is like a horror movie in the making.
I know.
Like having
We're being
a live podcast, mysterious knocks, then like possible screaming or something.
call the police. No, but they're not answering. I'm like, who is it? They're not saying anything, so I don't know. Hey, I don't care. I'm not gonna open the door. You'll say who it is.
Yeah, I don't blame you.
I mean, even if it's my roommate, they should say something. I'm like, who is it? I mean, you could even hear me saying who is it, right?
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
that was loud enough, so. But whatever. Because if you don't even say who it is, then then it's obviously not important. Echo was like, wait for the scream. Ah. That's funny. So anyway, now that horror movie live is. So what were you saying before the knock? What were we saying? I don't even remember what we were talking about. Something that was coming out. Beetlejuice. We left off on that.
We were talking about upcoming horror movies.
Yeah.
And I did find a list of some that are coming out. It's Ghostbusters 2, the Frozen Empire. I'm looking forward to that.
Let's see. Oh, Echo was saying Alien Romulus comes out this year.
Oh. The first Omen, might give that a chance. Oh, and Godzilla versus Kong. There's a Return to Silent Hill. Another Strangers movie.
Well, they're supposed to be doing 3 of those. I heard. Like a new. They're doing a whole new trilogy.
Oh, okay. Like I've only seen the first one, and that was pretty good. Oh, Beetlejuice 2. Yeah, I think I've mentioned that before. You went to investigate the knock. Oh,
Yeah.
Smile 2.
Yep, Smile 2.
The Wolfman. Terrifier 3.
Oh, absolutely. How could I forget Terrifier 3 that they're filming? Yeah.
Yeah. Then Nosferatu, what I already mentioned. Witchboard. Is that supposed to be a remake of the one from the 90s?
Well, don't they have like 14 of those movies? There's like a lot of Witchboards.
Maybe. Oh, Maxine. That's coming out later sometime this year.
You know, I still haven't watched X or Pearl yet. I need to.
Oh, okay. Salem's Lot.
That was supposed to be coming out for a while. I think they like changed the date on that. So hopefully it'll come out the next date.
I guess The Crow is gonna be coming out sometime this year.
Maybe they keep saying that. I don't even know. I thought they scratched that. I didn't even know if they
Yeah.
finished it.
Hmm.
Didn't X come out before Pearl? Because Echo was saying he saw Pearl but not X.
Yes. Yeah, X came out first, and then Pearl was like a prequel to that.
Oh, so it wouldn't really matter what order you saw it in then.
Well, I mean, like in this for story wise, I guess you would watch Pearl first and then X,
X, yeah.
but you can watch in either order.
Oh, he said he was watching them in the order the story takes place. Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah. Let's see. We got yeah, I'm gonna see what's new on Tubi just out of curiosity under the new list. You know what's weird is like they say like some of the movies are leaving, but then they like still hop back on there. So like I don't even really pay attention to the ones that say like leaving now. Have you ever watched Circus of the Dead?
No, I think I've heard of that title, but I don't think I've
That's a
seen
good
it.
one. It was under my recommended. Oh, Doll Shark is under my recommendation. Let's see. The new Alien movie takes place between Alien and Aliens. Yeah. Under romance. That's funny. I don't know if you remember this old movie. It was on MTV. It was called Jailbait, where he got that girl pregnant. He didn't know she was 15, and he got her pregnant. I don't know if you remember that comedy. And like he was trying to get the
Hmm.
abortion. He was, I think, at one point. I don't know if that was the movie, but I think she was like hanging upside down or whatever. She was just like trying to get rid of the baby. But they have it under romance and Tubi. Like it should be under comedy, not really romance. Uh, it's so
Well,
romantic.
someone posted a picture of like for Valentine's Day, they had like a row of like DVDs for Valentine's, and like one of someone like they circled because one of the DVDs was "I Spit on Your Grave." I was like for like a Valentine's
It's
recommendation.
actually, yeah, at Walmart even it's in the like Valentine's Day section. I spit on your grave.
Yeah.
It's so romantic. Let's just rape her and then get my revenge. Get your dick ripped off. Yeah, that's so romantic. Let's see. Oh, Hobbs is here. What's up? So yeah, it's just us, Hobbs. I guess
Yeah.
Kansas got busy or something happened, so get in touch with her and probably have to reset a day. Let's see. Don't be a menace isn't popular. That's funny. Let's see. So cool. Said Walmart did a special Valentine's slipcover for "I Spit on Your Grave," which made me laugh my ass off. Yeah, I almost was. I should have taken a picture of that. That was funny in the Valentine's Day section. Like, honey, I found a romantic
Well,
movie.
and I looked at in the picture too. You can see that there was other horror movies, but like the "I Spit on Your Grave," like infamous revenge movie, but there were other horror movies, just not as obvious with revenge. I think I one of my friends posted that, and I remember I had liked it. I don't know if it's more in my activity.
What was it one time? It was really funny. I took a picture of it. They had, what was it? Something. It was either something in the kids section or, but it was like just side by side. I can't remember. I gotta find the picture of it. Just a weird title that didn't belong in that section. I just thought it was really funny. Now, there's this one time when Suncoast and Sam Goody were still around, I worked at Suncoast. There was a documentary about Nazis and Hitler and Germany and everything, and the cover was like red and black, and it had a swastika on it, and it looked and it was so bad. Like we had a binder that had that same black and red that looked like the swastika on it, almost the half, and we put it, and we're like, oh my gosh, it's just missing the other half of the swastika on that. Like, doesn't this look like the same cover? And I'm like, wow, Suncoast is a Nazi company. It was so funny.
Oh, jeez.
Like, I'm like, that is so weird. But like, what are the odds of a Germany Nazi documentary DVD cover looking almost exactly like the binder? I mean, like the same dark black and red, like it matched evenly.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, they did. Yeah, I remember I saw the Warm Bodies in the Valentine's Day and American Psycho. Yeah, yeah, American Psycho.
Yeah. American Psycho was one of them too. I'm like, yeah, that doesn't usually jump out to me, for like a Valentine's movie.
No, no. Maybe Warm Bodies.
I mean, Warm Bodies. Yeah, I get it, because that is an actual love story.
But the other two. Yeah, that's what Echo said. At least Warm Bodies is a love story. Yeah. Yeah, they were playing earlier, just as I was leaving work. They were playing Hip to Be Square. And I always think of American Psycho I know the song's older than the movie, but whenever I hear Hip to Be Square, I think of American Psycho. I'm just like, hey, Paul, try getting a reservation at Dorsey's now. Like all the business cards.
Yeah, favorites. What is your favorite Valentine's Day themed, like, for horror movie for Valentine's Day?
Probably My Bloody Valentine's, probably the biggest one. There's that movie called Cupid, which was interesting.
Oh yeah, that took place at a high school, because like Cupid was actually like some sort of demon and was like hunting the students. Is that the one?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I did see that one.
How many Valentine's Day horror movies are there? I don't think there's a lot of it.
I mean, not too many that like specifically like take place around Valentine's. There's also just the title Valentine.
Yeah,
has
the
the
Valentine
actor from Angel.
David Boreanaz.
That was a slasher movie.
Yeah.
But yeah, obviously My Bloody Valentine. Yeah, I don't really think there's too many other ones that takes place, around that time. But of course, like other ones are like, just noted horror movies that have like a love story to them.
Mm-hmm.
Like I like Return of the Living Dead 3, because that like also has it doesn't take place around Valentine's, but it has like a Romeo and Juliet, thing going, with the guy brings back his girlfriend and she's now a zombie.
Right. Let's see. Oh, they did a Easter slipcover for Critters 2, since it is an Easter movie.
Yes. Yep.
Yeah, I watched when they did the Critters show, that they did like either 6 or 8 episodes. Did you watch that when they did a Critters show? They did a TV show. Critters. And it's disappointing.
Tales from the
Tales from the Hood. Well, I was just gonna say, the TV show, it sucks because the way they ended it, they needed another season. But the kid, I forget how old he is. He's not like a young kid, but the person, he died in real life who played that character in there. So it's like, oh man, that sucks. Tales from the Hood is a good one. I like that one.
Oh no, I was gonna say Tales from the Crypt, the one from the 70s, the anthology. The one takes place around Valentine's Day that has Peter Cushing.
Oh, that's right. Yeah. Let's see. Valentine's Day and the Hospital Massacre. Valentine's Day.
Hospital Massacre. I have not seen those last two recommendations, but yeah, I did see the other ones. Yeah, I don't know if you've seen the anthology movie, the Tales from the Crypt, with Peter Cushing.
Yeah, it's been a while since I've seen that. And there was which was a good one. Tales from the Dark Side, the gargoyle one. I don't know if you remember that.
Yes, I do. I do. Yeah, I, all of those shorts were really good in that.
Yeah, I think Christian Slater was in the Mummy one,
Yeah, I remember
and
that one with the.
he pulled the brain out. Well, because that's
Hmm.
what the Egyptians did, that mummified.
And
They
then there
would.
was the black cat. The
Yeah.
yeah, they'd take the brain out, and then there was like the black cat one. There was like this hitman who was sent to
Hmm.
kill a cat,
Yep. It was an evil cat.
and then there was the gargoyle one.
And of course, the kid who was telling the story and all that. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, the wraparound scenes were pretty good too. Because that the woman was going to
She
cook
was a
him up,
witch that was
and
going to cook
he
him,
ends up
and he
tricking
was just.
him.
Yup.
Yeah.
Ooh, let's see. Well, I know at 9, Patrick was going to do his show, and I know probably Hobbs and some other people head over there, and there's just a couple people here. So if you want to wrap it up, I got to work tomorrow. I think, I mean, an hour is good. So unless there's anything else you got to say.
Okay.
So yeah, we talked some movies,
Nope,
some
sorry, I'm
women's.
not as it wasn't as interesting as
No,
Candace,
no,
but
it's fine. You're always welcome. I mean, there's nothing wrong with you coming on here. So, but I do appreciate it, and I mean, I had fun. We discussed some good movies. So, yeah, when Kansas comes on, I guess I'll invite you back again. But yeah, all right, everyone who tuned in for a bit. Yeah, sorry about the guests for tonight, but I'll keep everybody updated. I believe Wednesday, the 21st is Wednesday. Yeah, it's going to be this Wednesday. I'll be doing a show. You have a good night too, Echo. Um, but
have a good
yeah,
night.
but Ann Burnett is coming on, who was in The World Ends at Camp C and The Butchers. We'll be doing a weekday show for her because she can't make it Saturday. And yeah, and then I'll keep posted on the upcoming guests, but that's who we got Wednesday night. So, all right, thanks again, and I'll talk to you later. And
Thanks.
everybody in the chat, have a good night.